Good evening to everyone. First of all, let me thank Dr. Rashid, who has given me an opportunity to be at this podium. And hello, my dear friends and fellow speakers. A bit about me. My name is James Philip. I've been in this region from '97. I first landed in Sharjah from India. I was a maintenance engineer in India. My first GCC experience was in 1997, April 18th in Sharjah. And then my journey started from there. I was with an MNC for around 15 to 17 years in Kuwait, Qatar, and UAE. In 2012, I left the company which I was serving for 15 to 16 years, became an entrepreneur, and I'm also a consultant to some companies, both in oil and gas, petrochemical, and water power. Of course, environment. Environment is one of my, just like you, one of my favorites. Let's start. Basically, I'm going to talk about flow metering on a specific area, not the complete flow metering. It's only a specific area related to bulk flow meters, or sometimes you call district flow meters, and that too, battery-operated one. What are the challenges the battery-operated flow meters faced, and what are the innovations that came in between to get over these challenges? You have one technology, there is a challenge. There is a problem, you go to the next one, then you find another problem, you go to the next one. So this is what's happening everywhere, and it's exactly for this one. Just because it's battery. Battery, it's not very easy to manage battery. Okay, this is a bit nostalgia. I think most of them would be, especially from our place in Asia. I think everybody had a well before. Even I had a well. You know, there was no, apart from the cities, even some of the houses in the cities also had well. And we had this pulley mechanism, okay? And that was our exercise as well. And you know, this is, I think, for many of them, this is another nostalgic place wherein you used to jump every morning and the evening to take a bath, play around, and go back. And these are no longer existing. And now you can see a series of pulleys, and this is the first metering. And can you say why there are a series of pulleys? The water level have gone down, and the neighbors are coming to one well, and each pulley indicates each neighbor in that locality. Into the next one, basically everybody has got this problem. So there's a rainwater harvesting. Of course, here you don't have rain. Here you use desalination to get water. But then rainwater harvesting is another methodology that now we are using it. Of course, from the roof of the houses, you are actually collecting the rainwater and putting it into the well. Of course, it's not directly into the well. It goes through a percolation chamber, and then it goes into the well. So this is just a nostalgic part of it. Now let us come. I feel this was the first metering. Now let us go into the next sessions. Everybody have talked about it, so I'm not going to spend more time on it. We all know we are in trouble, seriously, okay? The blueprint, water is used everywhere. There is recycled water. There is water coming from the, there is water from the domestic, used domestic waste. You have from the refineries, from petrochemical, from all other sources wherein the water is recycled, water is treated. It is used for irrigation or different purposes where it fits. But now I'm going to be into this area. When it comes to flow meters, there are three areas where it is. One is the revenue meters which you see, or the billing meters which you see at in the houses. Then you have the bulk meters or the district meters which you see, or most of them knows that the main meter which goes into a big apartment or a building or a big user. Okay, it's critical because the reading of that should equal to total number of revenue meter readings. I mean to say household readings. Then you have got the flow meters for the transmission lines when you have to transmit in between the pumping stations. So the area where I am going to discuss is the in between the revenue metering of the houses and the transmission. So there is a bit of overlap everywhere.